I came back to the Sidekick. It's Monday. I was here on Thursday, and I was hoping just maybe to find one that I had missed. And oddly enough, I don't know if you can see it or not. Right here's my footprint. That's the hill. Right there it is. It's right beside it. I was in the same row with it, but I don't mean it's going to be much. But it's a complete one. If I'd have seen it the other day, there wouldn't have been no way I'd have left it. I like that point. I like any of them, but most especially the ones that's got a base and a tip. Alright, let's keep on looking. They're already working part of this ground, and it's going to be off limits before long. They'll sow this, and as soon as they get the ground worked up, it'll be springtime for me on this field. I've had an awesome time though, and done good. And a roping tool. Let's keep looking. That thing was hard to see. You see my shadow, the sun's behind me. I was going this way, and if I hadn't been looking way out in front of me and kind of scanning, I wouldn't have seen this, and my shadow would have probably hit it. And even this weed right here, where am I at? Even this weed right here was hiding that nearly. It's got a little shadow on it. Check that thing out. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? That's a Kanawha. That's very archaic. That would bring down, oh, it's a pretty good sized game right there. I don't know what caliber it'd be considered or what grain it'd be considered, but that's what it's used for, ain't no doubt. That's an awesome piece right there. That is perfect as I've ever seen them. Most of the time they got some of these little edges missing, one or the other, or a lot of times a lot of them more than one piece is missing, but that there is awesome. Just perfect. If there is such a thing as a G10. I don't know if you can call this a G10 or not. I don't know if it even be a 10. It ain't big enough to be a 10, I don't guess. It sure is cool though. Glad I found it before they covered it back up. Let's see what else we can find. That one there's kind of camouflage too. Let's see if it's got a tip on it. Can we get lucky more than once today? Yeah. It's just a used tip is all that is. It's there. Very good. I'll take that. Glad I come. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why a person can miss something like that outside of just error. I mean, you just miss them. The other day I was pressed for time. I felt like I was rushed, and this was after I found the axe. Not far from it. I mean, just a little piece down there is where I found the axe. And I told some of the people that made comments I probably needed to come back, because I probably, for about the next 3 or 4 passes, all I was looking for was slick rocks instead of chert, you know. Funny how you get your head trained on something or set on something, and you know, I mean, I'm apt to have missed them on account of that reason. Anyway, I redeemed myself, found 3 already, and some broke, so let's keep looking. I'm still looking for them. And wide open. Perfect. He's a keeper. It's hiding in the tobacco stubble. I mean, see where this is where they top the stalk of tobacco. It grows up so high, and then they'll snap this top out of it. Then it'll broaden all the leaves. Anyway, that was dropped, not all the into some head. But it rotted away, as you can see. And, even without rain, you can find some stuff when that starts happening. Come on, baby. Look at there. I've got a pencil drill. We'll take a pencil drill. We'll take a pencil drill. Cool. I can give a quick look at what I found today. There's another one of those. I believe it's a bearing block. It's got probably some damage on it. You can see there's one on that side, one on that side. Same type of material. It's a red sandstone. There's a piece of another hardstone artifact. It's a choppery deal. I was glad to find these few artifacts. Probably going to be winding her down for the season, and I've had a good time. Found a lot of artifacts at the Sidekick, no stomping grounds both this time. Nice pencil drill. I didn't get this little piece right here on video. Got a real needle tip on it. I believe it. Best I can determine, there was a piece of material probably they picked up. Be my guess that was. I don't know. I started to say it may have been freeze popped, and then they whittled a tip on it. Either way, that's what they were using as a dart. Despite these pops on it, they could have occurred after this thing was made, but I believe probably, well, can't prove nothing. But that side looks good. I'm going to display it as a dart point. That's a cool little piece right there. Some nice, I believe it'd be a fort paint shirt. It's there's a lot of varieties in the fort paint shirt color wise. It's a tan yellow variety. And then this little gem right here. Little Kanawa is how I pronounce it. It's kind of what I've heard other people call it. It's a little serrated dart. A little uniface on this side. Cool little base and whatnot on it though. You can see my fingertip. It's just about an inch long. Just about. It'll make it'll fill some spaces in some cases and little jewels right there will. Alright then. I appreciate y'all watching.